everyone, my name is Dr. Gabrielle Smith, and today I will be talking to you about stereotype threat. So before we jump into what stereotype threat is, it is important to have a mini refresher on stereotypes themselves. So when we talk about stereotypes, we're really talking about that oversimplification, overgeneralization, that misconception, those misconceptions that we have about particular groups of people or individuals that have some level of membership with certain groups, and we have these perceptions of their behavior, their cognitions, their personality traits based off of that group membership. And regardless of if we have a positive or negative idea about how they should behave or think or feel, these stereotypes can lead to negative ramifications for the individuals who are subjected to those stereotypical ideas. So, one of the ways in which this can be negative for the individuals who are being targeted with this stereotype about their group, and by association themselves as a member of that group, is stereotype threat. So stereotype threat is this overwhelming feeling of anxiety or fear associated with the potential that you may be at risk of confirming this stereotype, particularly these negative stereotypes that have been associated with your group. And knowing that because your group is often marginalized or often stereotyped in a particular setting, that you are often put in a situation in which you are considered the representative for that group. And so then you have that additional layer of pressure that can then lead to that fear and anxiety that may impact your performance on certain tasks in a negative way. One of the ways in which we see stereotype threat being researched most commonly is in the domain of math. Most of the early studies looked at math. And when I say the word math, you are probably having flashbacks or having a memory of either someone you know, a friend, a family member, a peer, a colleague, someone. It may have been yourself, but I won't say anything. But we have these personal experiences or have heard personal anecdotes about people having some anxiety about math already. And then there's also this idea of who is good at math. And this idea of who is good at math and who is not good at math is often capturing these ideas of stereotypes, and these stereotypes regarding things like gender, race, and ethnicity, regarding who is stereotyped as a good mathlete and who is stereotyped as someone who is not very good at math-related tasks or that math-related domain. And so researchers can put individuals in situations in which they make their social identity very salient, and by making their identity salient, they're also making that stereotype of who and who is not good in that particular domain salient as well. And that salience can lead to that inducing of that stereotype threat, and can then lead to negative outcomes in that particular domain, whether that domain is math, whether that domain is in another task related thing, or performance related output that is stereotyped or stereotypically not affiliated with your salient group, that salient part of your identity. So that's a little quick overview of stereotype threat. Thanks.